Good evening, everyone. We'll be doing Marketing Management, Chapter 5, Market Segmentation. Market segmentation is a process of dividing a market into groups of similar consumers and selecting the most appropriate group or groups for the firm to serve. It helps firms concentrate on the groups and segments of the market to best serve because the resources are limited. The target market is that group or segment a company selects to serve. The next slide, 5-3, figure 5.1, a model of the market segmentation process. First, the firm delineates the firm's current situation. You have to take stock of what you have. Determine consumer needs and wants, which is the basics of marketing. Divide markets on relevant dimensions. Develop product positioning, both in the marketplace and the positioning in the minds of people. Develop product segmentation strategy, and design the marketing mix strategy. And the marketing mix is how the marketing manager uses the 4 P's of marketing: product, price, place, and promotion in the marketing plan. Think of it as ingredients of a cake. Slide 4, delineate the firm's current situation. A firm must do a complete situational analysis when embarking on a new or modified marketing program. Such an analysis aids in determining objectives, opportunities, and constraints to be considered when selecting market segments and developing marketing mixes. Slide number 5, determine consumer needs and wants. Successful marketing strategies depend on discovering and satisfying consumer needs and wants. At a strategic level, consumer needs and wants are translated into operational concepts. Slide number 6, divide markets on relevant dimensions. 3 important things should be considered here: a priori versus post hoc segmentation, which we'll discuss; relevant dimensions to use for segmentation; basis for segmenting consumer and organizational buyer markets. A priori versus post hoc segmentation. A priori segmentation is the marketing manager decides on the appropriate basis for segmentation in advance, and that's the key word here, in advance of doing any research on a market. In other words, you make up your mind of what you want before the marketing research is done. Post hoc segmentation, people are grouped into segments on the basis of research findings. Slide 8. Relevance of segmentation decision. Selecting appropriate dimensions requires managerial expertise, managerial experience, previous research, purchase trends, managerial judgment, and consideration and research of sought benefits. Slide number 9, basis for segmentation. Benefit segmentation focuses on satisfying needs and wants by grouping consumers on the basis of the benefits they are seeking in a product. Psychographic segmentation focuses on consumer lifestyles as the basis for segmentation. Best known psychographic segmentation is VALS, and I've already posted a video on Canvas, so please look it up, which stands for Values and Lifestyles. Slide number 10, VALS framework and segments. Vertical dimension segments people based on the degree to which they are innovative and have resources. Horizontal dimension represents primary motivation for buying and includes 3 different types: consumers driven by knowledge and principles, goals of demonstrating success, desire for social or physical activity, variety, and risk-taking. If you look on top, over here, slide number 12, figure 5.4, VALS framework, you have innovators, and up there you have primary motivation, thinkers, achievers, and experiencers. And on the lower end of the strata, where they have lower resources and lower innovation, believers, strivers, makers, and survivors. If you look at the video that I posted from YouTube, you will see how each segment is discussed in detail. We now move on to slide 13, basis for segmentation. Geodemographic segmentation identifies specific households in a market by focusing on local neighborhood geography to create classifications of actual, addressable, mappable neighborhoods where consumers live and shop. Nielsen's Prism is an example of a geodemographic system, which you've also posted videos on. Slide number 14, develop product positioning. Products can be positioned by focusing on their superiority to competitive products based on 1 or more attributes, by use or application, in terms of particular types of product users, relative to a product class, and directly against particular competitors. Slide number 15, develop product positioning. Positioning map, visual depiction of consumer perceptions of competitive products, brands, or models, used to investigate how to position a product. constructed by surveying customers about various product attributes, developing dimensions and a graph indicating the relative position of competitors. Slide 516, figure 5.6 discusses this kind of graph positioning map for automobiles. The axes are traditional, luxurious, sporty, and functional, and the various vehicles fall into various areas. For example, on the luxurious side, you have Mercedes all the way up towards luxurious. Down towards the traditional side, you have Chrysler and Buick. Sporty, you have your Infiniti, Acura, BMW, Porsche, Lexus, all the way on the highest area towards luxurious, between the axes of luxurious and sporty. We move on to slide number 17, decide segmentation strategy. A firm may decide not to enter the market, to segment but to be a mass marketer and try to reach everyone, to market to one segment, to be very good at it, and to market to more than one segment and design a separate marketing mix for each. Slide number 18, decide segmentation strategy. A viable segment must be the following: measurable. Firms must be capable of measuring its size and characteristics. Meaningful, should have sufficient sales and growth potential to offer long-run profits. Marketable, can be reached and served by the firm in an efficient manner. Slide 19, design marketing mix strategy. Selection of target market and designing the market should go hand in hand. Many of the marketing mix decisions are made in conjunction with target market selection. That concludes our lesson for today. Thank you and have a great evening.